Hello, friends. My lens. So I am with I would say this is a good friend of mine, and I don't really know what we're going to talk about, but this is Mr. Dan Underwood.
I'm a good friend, apparently. Hello, good friend.
See, look, video selfie. And Dan's been telling me about forgetting myself.
Yeah.
Dan, the camera is all on you.
Oh.
Say something
Witty.
wise.
Wise? Well, I just told him that he has an ability which I think he's forgotten, which I used a lovely metaphor, which he was using earlier, but it's mine, which is instead of looking with your eyes, look through your eyes. Which is, instead of always taking fact as every kind of evidence and the only evidence, is to use true self, which is looking through your eyes, which this man here does, but unconsciously, and forgets.
So obviously this is embarrassing because this is now my therapy on video. But so Dan, let's talk. I mean, people who watch this generally are kind of like, you know, they're in.
I watch them, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. But they'll be in company. Some of them will be freelancers. Some of them people of leisure, perhaps. You lucky lot. So what does it look like to kind of look through? How do you switch to looking through your eyes?
Well, I think the first bit is stop. Simple, I know, but especially with today, you just pick up your phone and you have to be constantly distracted and have attention.
Something about stopping.
Yeah, it's okay. Just think about it for a second. People are terrified of silence or not doing anything.
Sure.
So just eliminate distraction.
Yeah.
Allow. Well, it's like have a nice car. What a lovely photo. Just. Silence is power. There's an old statement which is all man's problems comes from his inability to sit in a room on his own in silence.
Okay.
So think about it. If you were able, so that's where meditation comes from. Is silencing the external and the physical and allow the internal to be silenced. That's where a lot of stress comes from. And I'm a very case in point, which is not listening to yourself.
So, I mean, I heard a good quote the other day. The key to talking is listening.
Yeah,
which I thought was very good.
If you want to be the brilliant talker, then be a brilliant listener.
So it's silence. A friend of mine says, "Throw away your mind." Right. So it's detaching for a moment. So that's kind of the letting go process. But what's the, seeing through your eyes, not with your eyes?
Yeah.
I feel like there's something more there than just the silence. What's the?
Yeah, I think the key bit with that is feel. There's certain things in your life that go beyond just the physical thought. It's like, like deja vu, or when you meet someone, you can feel their presence. Like through the eyes, it's there's moving the physical to the emotional. So there's certain things you cannot explain in life, like, oh, this place feels right, or that conversation feels like.
And we use this language all the time, don't we?
Yeah.
About feeling.
Yeah. But the key bit is to listen to those things. Most people are scared of it because it's a variable in the equation. They can't control it. It's just a happening. But if you look at the best things in life, it's the memories you make, it's the experiences, it's the emotional attached to it. It's not the thing, it's how it made you feel. And that's where all the key bits really come from true self is. When you forget about time and physical well-being and all this stuff, and you start just operating from a different place of like not knowing what you're doing, you start to realise that is more comfortable than always just thinking about what you're doing or what you have to say or trying to be clever or trying to project this perfect version of yourself. It's letting go of what you think you have to be and just let whatever you are be and be comfortable in that.
Something about intuition, I suppose.
It's pure intuition and accepting yourself for just whatever you are at that time, and that's all you have to be. That's all life is.
So we're getting a bit long in length, so we'll wrap up. But my problem is that Dan can see when I'm doing that, and he can see when I'm trying to hold it back because I get afraid and I think that maybe feeling doesn't have place in business or everyday life, but in reality our language gives it away, and to think that we don't have feelings is to say that we're machines, and we're not machines.
Well, I think it's the signs and pressures from society, culture, expectations of what we're supposed to be at a certain type of life. So I'm in my 30s, and if you grade what I'm supposed to be in this stage of my life, so we've got a man here who's similar to my age who has a wife and kids.
3.
And I don't. So you look at that and go, who's successful?
Sure, yeah.
So, and you need to step away and go, it's not about how I compare to other people, it's just be yourself, whatever that is at this moment in time, and let it go.
As Chris Cornell said, to be yourself is all that you can do.
Yeah, it's not, it's not doing anything, it's being done. And it's a bit of a strange metaphor, but it's letting go, it's like doing less to be more.
This is a great line, isn't it? Be yourself, everyone else is already taken.
Yeah, you're here for a reason, and you were born, you were born here with certain gifts. You can figure out what you want and attach it to any religion or psychological principle, but you have certain natural abilities that everyone looks at and goes, well, I don't have this. So, for example, I can't grow a beard, but this man can. Okay, so I don't look at that and go, oh, am I less of a person?
Hire me now.
Yeah, he's cool.
Have a beard.
He's got the hipster beard, and I can't do a damn thing. And I'm in
We have to cut. We're going to wrap this up because we're coming on 6 minutes. Dan, thank you.
No, my pleasure.